Hey you. Yes you, behind the screen eating your hot Cheetos. Do you ever have dreams of becoming a degenerate? Well, I have the perfect plan for you. Step 1, download VRChat. And boom, you're completely done. This community is literally so big that when I opened my TikTok today, no joke, a VRChat furry was live in not so appropriate clothing.
Do mod applications, and I keep saying this and I keep not doing it.
If you've been living under a rock for the past couple years, I'm sure you still have heard about VRChat. But for those who don't know anything about it, just imagine if Mark Zuckerberg and Omegle had a love child, sprinkled some pixie dust with a little Dorito mixed in, you have VRChat. VRChat officially launched in 2014, and if you know anything about early VR technology, then you can understand how rough around the edges the game actually was. And during this time, VRChat was almost exclusively adults, which is obviously no issue. Like, Chad, you do you. I don't care if you're e-dating a 6'7" furry named Mira, the destroyer of worlds. The issue still lies when children are exposed to this. As VR becomes cheaper, the more people have their hands on it, which is great for the consumer, but there are always negative side effects. One of these being unsupervised children. You know it's sad when Roblox has more measures in place to protect children than a multi-million-dollar company. VRChat essentially has no child safety guard. You can join any lobby and have any avatar you want. Of course, there are lobbies that are labeled 16 plus or 18 plus, but who exactly is checking these minors' IDs? For example, Roblox makes the user submit an ID to prove they're at least 16 years old to be able to talk in games. This isn't at all a perfect protocol, but it's definitely more security than most of these games have. It would be so easy to block out children from these adult-themed content in VRChat. I'm sure majority of you watching this have heard of e-dating, and e-dating is essentially dating someone long distance, but a lot, and I mean a lot more cringy. VRChat is the biggest cesspool of e-daters I have ever seen in my entire life. The reason for this is because when you think about it, VRChat has all the perfect components. You can have any ideal body, and for those people that are playing, it's big booba anime women and buff chads. But with this all being said, the problem lies, and how do I say this without being explicit? Parties with people being in their birthday suits. Now, I'm not kink shaming by any means, but come on, it's just a little bit sad. We can all admit that. And these lobbies where this is taking place are totally public, where anybody could see it. Little Jimmy, who just turned 13, can see his first pair of huevos con queso while these 40-plus-year-olds get it on. If a parent somehow stumbles across this video, please, and I mean please, limit and monitor your children's internet access, especially when they're younger. With all this being said, I wish my parents did the same thing for me, so if I have any chance to save a child from something horrible happening, I will obviously take that opportunity to do so. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and thank you for all the views and the comments on my last video. I read every single comment, so it does mean a lot to me. I'm going to take this opportunity to shout out my art Instagram. I'll pull it up on the screen. I post my art there. I will be posting new commentary videos every Tuesday, and on Fridays I'm posting guitar covers. I wanted to shout out this comment.